stare. They screaming out like I'm Ric Flair.
What's up, bro? You good? Nice to meet you, bro. What's up, bro? See you, man. Doing well, bro. Man, sorry about that. No, you're sure.
Check it out, man. This is Flair vlog, you know what I'm saying? Another edition, glamorizing underground culture, you know how we do it. I'm over here with my boy, FOREVERMANE. I'm Jorgito, so without being said, let's get started. So yeah, Maine, you know, we know you're a pure creative, you know, because it's hard to start. You know, you're fashion, you got the music, you're creating all type of things that the people will later on find out about. But what would you say is your fashion influence, you know, just to start out there?
Really, I was a big fan of growing up, coming up in like late 90s, and like early 2000s. But yeah, really fashion-wise, LRG, Mecca, definitely Fubu. These were brands where they were real lavish brands, real gaudy type brands, in your face. So to me, I like how they were bold enough to be like, hey, this is who we are, this is what we stand for. And they were also affordable. You know what I'm saying? They weren't like the Louis and Gucci's or even Supreme. I love Supreme.
Yeah, you know, with that being said, you know, there's people that are stylish, right? You know, like put on the outfit, you know, turn all the heads in the room, get the woman's eyes on them, whatever.
Yeah.
What let you know you were an actual designer?
When I see Attack of the Clones, when I see too many people wearing the same thing, a lot of people look at it like, yeah, it's dope. You got a lot of people wearing this, but what it does for me is like, okay, what's different? What's gonna break this? What's gonna break trends? I don't want to create trends, I want to break trends. You know what I'm saying? That might sound negative or harsh, but I just want to get back to an era where everything was like, people sound different, people look different. I want to just create a brand that it really doesn't go with what's going on.
How did San Antonio really like influence you as a creative as well as your brand and your musicality?
San Antonio was awesome. That's the roots, you know what I'm saying? Growing up there is a bit different. It's 6% black, you know what I'm saying? So I'm surrounded by a different community, but at the same time, this community embraced me, you know what I'm saying? And to me, that's key and important to realize where you're at. Because as soon as you start trying to fight and I don't want to give a definition on fighting, but more so as soon as you realize, hey, I'm here, everyone's amazing, I'm being treated well, you know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing, you know what I'm saying? And to me, that's what helped me grow the most, because every time I would go somewhere else, I could easily connect with people who didn't look like me. You know what I'm saying? Which is, sometimes that's hard for people, you know what I'm saying? If you're in one community and you're just used to dealing with yourself, as soon as you go to deal with something, it gets weird, and that's when you get this whole, you know what I'm saying, this crisis of what's going on now. People don't understand people. They're not taking the time to learn people. They're not trying to ask questions, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's so with this high racial thing going on, so just what's going on right now. So San Antonio to me was like just a ground to show me like the world's there's a lot more people out there, you know what I'm saying? Not everyone looks like you, but there are people out there that think like you, that love like you know what I'm saying? You know, and some people, you know, real shit. Hate brings us together. Trump.
Real shit.
But yeah, San Antonio showed me a lot of love, bro. And it showed me how like I didn't even like start out rapping there. I was just out there managing cats, putting people in positions, you know what I'm saying, fighting for people not to pay to perform, fighting for the platform y'all give out here. You know what I'm saying, where you get these artists in, you make it about the artist, and then the artist has the opportunity to either jump off that platform or just stay on that platform.
Yeah.
But the fact that y'all give these people a chance without, hey, yo, it's gonna be $50 tonight.
Okay.
And everything's a hustle. Everything's a hustle, so I don't knock the hustle. But it's like, at the end of the day, what I always would say back in San Antonio is I would talk to these promoters, say, yo, if I'm charging you, when am I ever gonna turn around and pay you? It's in your brain that you're trained to pay, you know what I'm saying? So I would always fight for artists like that, so rapping was far from my brain. I did like battle rapping in like early 2000s and stuff like that, you know, your mom was the ball to be, you know, all that, you know, that type of stuff. But business was more my swag, where I was like, let me fight in an arena that a lot of cats aren't willing to fight because everybody wants to be so street.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
So like, to answer your question, yeah, San Antonio just made me understand like there's other ways to attack it besides just rapping. There's nothing wrong with charging because there's always service. Service is either something someone doesn't know how to do, which a lot of artists don't know how to promote yourself, and service is also something someone's too lazy to do. So there's nothing wrong with like charging artists. It's just like, I'm speaking off incidents where I would see like people would get charged and there's nothing. They would have to do all the work. They would have to do, you know what I'm saying? They would have to make their own flyer. You know what I'm saying? I love the fact y'all are like, hey, send me a picture, we got the flyer. I was like, oh, snap. You know, I love to create. You know, I had to fight myself. A few times I made a flyer, I was like, oh, these dudes took the time to put your face on something. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone sat there, looked at your ugly face, was like, I'm gonna put this shit right here. So there's nothing wrong charging people for a service. It's just that where I'm speaking of the fact where I saw people back at home charge people just to charge because they saw kids that were excited.
The reason Flair came out like this, like we chose not to charge in a lot of aspects because we are also creators. We are also artists ourselves. So we want to bring together the best of musicians, best artists, best vibe, best atmosphere. Something that's you know, not totally commercial, but at the same time of the culture for the people, you know, for the best bang for your buck. And you know, even for a while we weren't even charging, man. We were putting on good shows, people that were coming up, great talent, all for free. So at the end of the day, we were not, you know, we're revolutionary in thought and action, but again, we don't gotta change the world. We just, you know, we gotta just lead by example, and that's what we like about somebody like Mane. You know, you're doing a lot of things. You're putting a lot, and you know, putting on for the people. You know what I'm saying? That you represent, and also you're putting out a great product, and it never goes unnoticed. You know what I mean?
It's just I've seen other people get done where they're being charged, they never get from under, and they don't understand the business. You know,
that's you know, that's the travesty, but that's also, you know, business versus art, art versus commerce, entertainment versus reality. You know what I mean? It's all, you know, everything that kind of opposes each other, but at the same time plays a role amongst each other. So, you know, again, we have to understand these things, but you know, we have to do a lot of teaching, man. You know, rest in peace, Nipsey. You know, you gotta carry that same spirit.
And Nipsey, I went on tour with him twice in the crew, man. Even with Fast Money was there, and not Fast Money, but Fast Money, someone back in San Antonio, but Fast. I met him. In fact, they're the ones that actually made me step up my merch game, because I think I had like just like a few pieces, like 6 shirts or some lazy shit, and their table was just lit, caps. Being Crenshaw. It was just like, man, I feel like I've been on Crenshaw, you know, seeing that joint, you know. So Nip's, rest in peace, Nip, man, and just their whole crew was just always loving, you know what I'm saying. Everybody was no problem every time they came through San Antonio. We did a few Texas tours, stuff like that with them. Music, FOREVERMANE is anywhere from trap to pop. There's no limit, you know what I'm saying? It's the spectrum is forever. Whatever sounds good, let's make it. But Dark evolved into Darktown around 2000, early 2019, this year. And I kept playing with zip codes, and eventually I started playing with I was like, well, I don't want to make it too personal. I don't fuck with that code. Especially LA so broken up in pieces where you would have to really just say Los Angeles or LA. You would have, you know, you really can't say a zip code unless you're from there, and I'm not from here. So I don't have like a backing, you know what I'm saying, or a hood to be like, yo, you know, we blah, blah, blah. So I took my date of birth, I took my brother's date of birth, and then my daughter's date of birth, and that's what we created for like the zip code thing. And then Darktown was just like downtown, like, there's downtown everywhere. Woo. So I was like, okay, that means it's everywhere. So then I was like, okay, dark. I mean, that's when you create and relate. You know what I'm saying? That's when you go through your mistakes. You're in the dark. You know what I'm saying? Starting something new. So I'm a designer, bro. I see things in life, and I improve it. So maybe I'm not a designer. Maybe I improve. But to keep it simple, yeah, I design and redesign. I rework things to the point where it's like, yo, this works. I see this. There's a problem here. Let me fix it. So my thing is just improving life, man. Improving life.
That's what's up. It's all love. You know what the fuck going on? This is Hit Flair, made in Darktown. You know what I'm saying? Forever Maine. And this is it's all love, man. It's a real production from y'all, truly. You know, y'all people. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. And it's love. 2020. We going in, and we got the you know what I'm saying, creative mastermind right here. Forever Maine. What do you want to tell the people before we sign out? You know what I mean?
Stay in the dark. Figure it out.
Stay in the dark,
Figure it out, man. If you can stay in that dark, figure it out yourself, man. It's gonna be more rewarding. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be amongst the elite that no one can stop you because you put yourself there.
Whoop! You put yourself on, baby. No shortcuts. Hit Flair, baby. Hit Flair production. Glamorizing underground culture. You know how we do it. Hit Flair, baby. Let's get it. Whoop!
Puke.